time is 8:20 a.m. Good morning. The news headline. Masari comments on Fulani has vindicated autumn orders. Buhari must apologize. Activists, security experts. As reactions continue to trail, the comments made by Governor Bello Masari of Katsina State over the alleged involvement of Fulani herdsmen in the act of banditry. Security experts, civil society group, and youth leader have called on President Muhammadu Buhari-led the federal government administration to apologize to Governor Autumn of Benue State. Governor Autumn had in a series of press briefings and at stakeholders meeting accused the Fulani herders of being responsible for countless attacks on the local farmers in Benue State, which has led to death of hundreds of citizens and over 1 million persons displaced. But as the issues of insecurity in Benue State and other states continue to beg for federal government intervention, the presidency, through the senior special assistant to Buhari on media, Malam Garba Shehu, went personal with Governor Autumn, leaving the cardinal issues raised and by implications defending the militias. But Governor Masari, while featuring on the channel's television program Politics Today on a Monday, affirmed that majority of the bandits terrorizing Katsina and other states of the country were Fulanis. He said, bandits are persons who speak language like me, they profess the same religious beliefs like me. Though Governor Autumn is yet to respond to the comments credited to his colleague who presides over affairs of the state of President Buhari, home state, which is Katsina. Comments obtained by Daily Post mainly pointed to the fact that Governor Autumn has actually been vindicated. Comrade Osman Austin Okai is a youth activist and national coordinator of the PDP Youth Frontier, the Kogi-born social crusader, while taking a swipe on the All Progressive Congress APC handling of insecurity across the country, told Daily Post that President Muhammadu Buhari must apologize to Governor Samuel Autumn of Benue State. He said that the three APC governors within a week have taken a strong stand against Fulani herders and their movement. Niger State has just banned cattle markets and Kaduna State just did the same. It is now becoming glaring where the problem is actually coming from, and this is a known fact. But we must commend the governor for standing tall and calling a spade, and Nigerians are aware of the truth but afraid to speak out, especially those in authority. Masari, a Fulani man and a Muslim to the core, and as a governor of the state and former speaker, he knows what exactly he is saying. He has spoken from enormous security reports at his disposal as a chief security officer CSO of the Katsina State. As a Fulani man, he knows what is happening. The governor's statement has once vindicated some of us that are of the opinion that APC has hands in the security going on in this nation. And today, they have indicted the APC's governor's comments and we have been vindicated. Buhari-led federal government should, as a matter of urgency, tender an unreserved apology to Governor Samuel Autumn of Benue State for exposing the hidden truth with Masari's confession that the Fulani herders are the promoters of banditry and other forms of insecurity like killing, raping of women in the farms, distractions of food, and kidnapping. Nigeria are now aware that Autumn is right all along and must be commended for standing up to the truth. An Ekiti-born human rights activist and convener of Coalition in Defense of Nigerian Democracy and Constitution, known as Comrade Ariyo Dari Atoyi, on his part lambasted Senator George Akume and the former Atiku Bagudu of Kebbi State for taking sides with the presidency and killer herdsmen against the people. Atoye told Daily Post that sentiments can never cure criminality, and it is supposed that people like Sheikh Gumi would quickly come to that understanding. He added that the well-calculated outburst of Governor Masari is a vindication of Governor Samuel Ortom and a slap on the reputations of Governor Atiku Bagudu and that of George Akume, who has turned himself into the errand boy of Garba Shehu in the name of Buhari. The latest measures put in place by the governors of Katsina, Zamfara and Kaduna has also vindicated the governors who passed the anti-open grazing laws in their respective states. It is also a vote of no confidence on the president, who has continued to insist on grazing routes against the reality of time and inventions. An Abuja-based security consultant and public affairs analyst, Mr. Jonathan Onoja, while reacting, said that the Fulani herders had always been identified and at different times in connections to banditry and terrorism in Nigeria. He told Daily Post that the position and disclosure of Governor of Katsina State, Bello Masari, is an eye-opener, particularly for Mr. President, as regards his order to review open grazing reserves in 25 states as against the governor's position on ranching. The best and globally accepted practice of modern day method of rearing animals. It was a shocking one for Nigerians that despite Mr. President's order to shoot at sight, some Fulani herders still carry AK-47 around the city centers without interception, rendering the order of Mr. President useless and more epileptic. This singular act sent a strong signal to Nigerians that President Muhammadu Buhari has failed his words. Recently, the governor of Benue State, in a media chat with Channels Television, challenged the conscience of the president to come out clean and tell Nigerians his plan. Instead of attempting to answer the questions put forward by the governor, the so-called aides, now called the presidency, came out in their usual jamboree manner to attack the governor. Very unfortunately, some so-called Benue APC begging for daily meal ticket from the Aso Villa came out in broad daylight to sell the entire state in order to secure their appointments. Onoja opined that the president must rise above sentiments and face the reality of the Fulani murders if actually he wants to win the war against banditry in his state and other affected areas of the country. And the analysis is quite simple, that the federal government had actually been on a world war jaw between Governor Ortom of Benue State and where Governor Ortom accused that the presidency had actually been in support on the low key with the bandits, and the Fulani herders are actually involved in this, trying to Islamize and Fulanize the country. And people from the presidency side were actually launching attack at Samuel Ortom for saying that. And now that Governor Masari of Katsina State, where is actually the state of the current president, has actually said that being a Fulani man and a Muslim man, he has he must have seen a whole lot of things, and he has started that the Fulanis, the killers and bandits, are actually Fulani people that speak the same language with him and also the same religion with him. And a whole lot of people have come against him as well, just like they did against Samuel Ortom. But here are human rights activists and a whole lot of prominent figures asking the presidency to tender an apology to Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State, because a northern governor again from the home state of the governor of the president has also said same with convincing points. Time is 8:29 a.m. Good morning. Thanks for listening.